This video is cannabis growing edutainment, created for viewers aged 18 and over. By continuing to watch, you confirm that you are 18 years of age or older. All activities depicted in this video are conducted in compliance with our laws here in Canada. Oh hey, don't forget to watch to the end of this video for funny bloopers and dumb stuff, okay? Now we know you're a grown-up. Welcome to Grow Daddy TV.
Come on!
Hey everybody, I'm Grow Daddy, aka Patrick, and welcome. Welcome to Grow Daddy TV because you have made it. You've made it to our 9th season, our 21st episode, and I am just so happy to see you guys for another, well, you'll see. I think it's going to be epic though. I think it's going to be epic. These girls are all harvested. We harvested them a few days ago. They went a full 12 weeks, and that is 84 days in flower total, and that's what we got on these girls. Is I wanted to take them a little longer, you guys, but we have to get on to our next grow. Yeah, we have a schedule, and that's just the way it is. And we started them 144 days ago as seeds, and here they are. They look beautiful. I do have a little bit of harvesting remorse, but that's fairly normal. I mean, it's fairly normal to think I harvest them too late, too early. They're not big enough. Are they dense? Are they fluffy? Don't know anything. I'm having my
feelings.
I'm having my feelings, and also empty nesting feelings. There's a lot of feelings going on here, you guys. Yeah. I stopped watering them 6 days before I harvested them. Really dried them out. Miss Grow Daddy, I know they were ready probably to be harvested probably 4 or 5 days after I stopped watering them. But Miss Grow Daddy, well, she's got a schedule too. And I was interrupting, the harvest was interrupting her schedule. So she said, can we wait until another day? Can we wait until another day? Because, you know, to do the video.
Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. And I said, you know what?
Those girls are pretty, we saw them come out of the tents, and there was only one of them that was kind of flopping over. Yeah. And of course, that was Faith. She needed all the stuff anyway, all the yo-yos. And she kind of flopped over a little bit. The rest of them were standing up and they were ready for harvest. Yeah. They were all looking pretty good. And just to let you guys know, the last couple numbers on the last days on those blue mats, in case you guys are interested, they were high, you guys. The day before, I'm going to tell you, Faith was 812. So I'm sure we're going to put something somewhere.
Yeah.
Hope was 859, Honor was 781, and Grace was 700. And that's what I really thought they needed to be harvested, for Christ's sake. Grace was 900. I know she ain't got any water left in the soil for sure at 900.
We'd never seen 900 before.
I've never dried them out that much. And we are drying, you guys. We're drying with our drying method. We kind of have the 6860 method. And you know,
we always used to do 60-60 like everybody else.
Most of the community, not everybody, but most of the community has been 60-60. It's just been done. It's been done forever at 60-60, right?
And that's 60 degrees Fahrenheit and 60% relative humidity.
Correct. And I'll tell you what, well, we went down a doodlebug hole.
Yeah.
You know, we watched the Cannatrol, and we saw the Cannatrol, the little machine that they make that will dry.
Looks like a wine refrigerator or something.
Yeah, but they took a little refrigerator and they repurposed it and got these Cannatrols. And you know, these Cannatrols are expensive, and they're really convenient to dry your stuff in. Well,
you just throw your butt in there and close the door, set the thing, and walk away.
Well, they're using dew point as a guide to where they, as to drying, and that's kind of what we do, is use a dew point. Many harvests ago, a few harvests ago, it sent us down the doodlebug hole where we changed over from using 60-60. Well, you know what? It was really hot, and we're going, man, we can't get temperatures below 72 degrees.
They say necessity is the mother of invention. We could not get to 60 degrees.
And we don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
So we were looking for something else, and what can I say? It just came upon itself. I watched a Cannatrol video, because Cannatrol uses dew point, and they are drying their things at 54 dew point, and they do it with 68, they do it with 68-60. And I have, during the summer when I was at 72, I had to move my humidity. I don't even remember if it was up or down, but I had to move my relative humidity.
Just to keep the dew point of 54. And just by the way, I did a little quick explainer video just to show you the calculator and everything, how it works. We're pretty muddy on the topic. We don't really get it, but
yeah,
it works.
Well, we do get it, but it's how good do we get it if we can't really explain it easily? Is what they say. Listen,
It's what we're doing.
It's what we're doing. So that's just letting you guys know how we got to drying where we're at. And you know what? Everything isn't drying faster just because there's a higher temperature. For some reason, my drying is still going 7 to 8 days, roughly. You know, right in there somewhere is usually when I can count on these girls to be dry in about 7 days. The sweet spot for drying is between 7 and 10 days. I think the Cannatrol does it in 4 days.
It does, but you know, if you read the study we read said, you know, 7 days, it's long enough, it doesn't super fast dry out your terps, and after 10 days, you risk getting pathogens that you can't even see or taste.
I think that's what the Cannatrol scientist was also saying. I think it was safe between 4 days and 10 days.
Maybe
is what they were saying.
4 to 10 days, yeah.
Because
4 is pretty fast.
Well, what happens is if your buds are up here longer, still wet, after 10 days, they may get some pathogens, some mold, or some
creepy shit in it.
Yeah, and it's not like bud rot. I mean, it is essentially bud rot starting. It's pathogens, but you're not going to see it. It's not going to look like bud rot.
But we know you're going to smoke it anyway.
Yeah, but you're taking a chance and a risk unless you're testing buds. Unless you're taking them down and having them tested for pathogens, you're taking a risk, you know, at drying them more than 10 days. In my opinion, and the scientists that we've listened to.
And you've already smoked plenty of that pathogen risk, whatever.
But we don't do it when we know.
Don't do it anymore.
You know, when you know, you don't just keep doing the same stupid shit because you've been doing it. We'll have our yield video, I feel, next week on our 22nd episode. Yeah. Everything should be dried. We're gonna have to work pretty hard. I am, because I'm gonna have to trim everything. But I'll tell you what, and that's something we'll talk about. I'm feeling pretty good looking at these things, and I'm not going to be trimming them for very long, which in my head is good. That's a good thing, because when I look at these things, I'm going, there's not going to be much trim on these. That means they're probably going to be dense. Oh, fingers are crossed, you guys. Don't know until things are dry what my quality is going to be at all. So we really got our fingers crossed, and we'll be in here, I think, giving you all the details of our harvest.
Versus grade A, what are they called?
Oh, no, here's what we'll be doing. We'll be grading the buds, A buds, B buds, C buds. And then of course.
We've never done that.
Well, we've done
just dense and larf.
Dense and larf, but there is an in between. And I think most of my grow last year wasn't dense, it was in between. You know, I said the dense stuff, but they were really B buds. They weren't even good. I was really disappointed with my harvest last season, you guys.
Yeah, well, we'll be honest. We're going to come clean. We're going to show you the...
if you guys go look at that harvest, you guys will be amazed that I didn't score big out of that, because I had nothing but big, beautiful, good-looking buds.
They looked great.
As I like to say, I had some YouTube buds. But for us, we like to be very transparent, and this is for the whole community because it's citizen science.
Yeah.
And if I don't tell you guys the truth, you guys aren't learning shit, right? You're just not. You're misinformed. And that too much of the world right now is misinformed, if you ask me. Am I right?
No kidding. We're not fake news here, right?
Yeah. But so I do have a little bit now. I do have a little bit of harvest remorse. Okay. I feel like I harvest them a little early, but we had to harvest them because we don't have any more time. So could I have gone 13 weeks? 14 maybe? I think I could have, you guys. I think I got some really good stuff here. Everything was really cloudy. I had a few amber, but I don't know. And you know what? When I started harvesting these girls, I really got a good look at how small the buds were on most of them. And we're going to take a close look at everything, you guys. But I got a really good look at all these when I was harvesting, and and I can't really tell if they're going to be dense or not until they're dry. So I didn't get over that. They're small, and if they're not hard, I'm going to need
some medication.
And some therapy, I think. I think I'm also going to need therapy. And my grow also really faded this season, didn't it, Miss Grow Daddy?
It faded quite shockingly.
And early, probably about the 6th or 7th week, it looked like I was starting to fade. And I'll tell you what, we went the whole grow. We didn't lose all of our leaves. We still had some green in our grow. But I think next season I'm going to put a top dressing, or at least add more amendments to the soil, so I can get that to be a little greener at the end. I love looking at the girls. It looked like fall. And the girls were turning yellow. They were also turning, just fall colors, purple, all their different colors going into a fade. I just don't know how much of that I induced with, being
a stingy daddy.
Being a stingy daddy, trying to get through the grow with less fertilizer when I know, or less amendments. When I know, and I've seen the studies, that it doesn't matter. I don't necessarily believe in flushing And I didn't flush them, but I did try to drain out the amendments with the girls drinking water. And I think I did a pretty good job, Mrs. Grodaddy. And I don't think I'm gonna do that next time. I just wanted to say that I think I'll probably do a top dressing in the 3rd week in addition to, you know,
like you used to do.
Like I used to do, just to, you know, finish green, as I say. And as far as small bud syndrome, I have small bud syndrome, you guys, because I have
real bad.
Real bad. But this stuff has been drying for 3 days now. And I came in here today. It was the first day I really came in and looked at them, besides, you know, their environment. I've been keeping my eye on that. But I haven't really come down here and looked at the girls. You know, I picked them up, looked at them, gave them a couple of them a little squeeze. And I'll tell you what, feeling pretty good. Not 100% confident yet.
Still don't feel confident.
No, but I feel like we got a good weight overall, and I feel like we're gonna get.
It's like a fucking nightmare. I know you've got this nightmare of coming down and just feeling them just go like.
I think this is very normal for everybody though. For harvesting, when they harvested, did we harvest too soon? Did we harvest too late? And you just got to wait this week for them to dry before you can really get a good look at the buds and see what you actually got. So I have harvest remorse, like most of you know, and probably have too.
Major small bud syndrome.
Yeah.
We're gonna give everybody a really good look at all, you know, the buds.
Yeah, let's do that right now, Mrs. Grodaddy. Oh, yeah! I kind of think, Mrs. Grodaddy, I kind of think this is our weed porn segment in a way, right? So, hey, welcome to our weed porn segment of our drying buds. Let's take a look right down here, Mrs. Grodaddy. We've got Faith.
Hi, I'm Faith, and I'm a sacred cream from TERPYZ Mutant Genetics. I don't know what all the fuss is about, but Mummy and Daddy say that I'm the most beautiful plant they've ever had. Sometimes it's a little awkward.
We've got Faith. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 hangers.
Yeah.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 hangers.
Yeah.
She's looking pretty good. We're gonna give you even guys a closer look, but Hope has 3 hangers.
Hi, my name is Hope, and I'm a vanilla Pulao from TERPYZ Mutant Genetics. I'm a nice normal cannabis plant though, not a mutant. Honest.
Hope has 3 hangers.
Hope.
1, 2, 3. She's got 3 hangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then look at here, in the back. Look at what we got in the back, Mrs. Grodaddy. We've got Grace.
Hi, I'm Grace, a Cinderella 99 from Quebec Cannabis Seeds. Daddy says I smell really nice, and I'm really beautiful, even though I foxtailed.
We've got Grace. Grace has 1, 2, 3 hangers. She has the biggest buds. I mean, her buds are big. She deserves only 3 hangers. Yeah, and right next door to her we have Honor.
Hi, my name is Honor, and I'm a WHAM strain from Rocket Seeds. My claim to fame is my 37+% THC level. Daddy's gonna check that.
And right next door to her, we have Honor, which Honor had 57 bud sites as well. She was this little short stubby thing. Look at her. She's so cute. She got 4 hangers, and she looks loaded with golf ball size buds. Come on. Thanks for dropping by, you guys, and watching another epic episode. This whole season's been epic, you guys. I got to tell you guys what, I'm really excited. You know, when these girls, I just can't wait about another 5 days or so on these girls. I just can't wait to find out their weight. And we're gonna be back next week, and we're gonna have everything weighed out. I'm gonna have everything trimmed up, and we're gonna get a really, really good look at our harvest. And we're gonna break everything down from our A buds, B buds, and like I said, there's no C buds in here, so we won't have any C buds, and we'll let you know how much trim. I don't see a lot of trim coming out of this either. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Love you guys. I mean, really, without you guys, there's no us guys. Love you guys.
Yo, I'm looking at the trichomes, amber or not. Did I wait too long? Did I push too far? The buds are thick, but are they ripe inside? Was the timing perfect? Did my judgment slide? Harvest remorse. Self-doubt's the game at the end of the course, but that's the name of the game. Harvest remorse. Harvest remorse. Harvest remorse.
Woo! Yeah! Come on! That was it. That was it.